Hello, my name is Andrea Lillo with HFN, and I'm so pleased that we have two executives from Overstock with us today, Lani Murakami and Molly Parker. Thank you guys so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, happy to be here.
So it's been kind of a crazy year for everybody, and I'd love to hear how Overstock has been experiencing the pandemic, what's been hot, that sort of thing. Can you guys talk a little bit about what you're seeing consumers buying?
Absolutely. So with brick and mortar stores across the country closing, more shoppers were definitely shifting their purchases to online. In the beginning of the pandemic, consumers were panic shopping. So we saw increases in some of our ancillary categories like paper products and cleaning supplies. But by mid-pandemic, we were seeing spikes in our core home categories such as furniture, rugs, and decor, and also patio furniture, which performed exceptionally well for us and continues to be a strong business. From a mix shift perspective, we mixed heavily into office furniture, home gym equipment, and outdoor play categories as customers prepared to spend more time at home, including many who are working from home. And currently, our core home categories are still performing very well, with office furniture still being top of mind for customers.
Yeah, I think everyone, when this all started, people thought they'd just be working from home for a few days or maybe a couple of weeks, and then
the reality
it kind of expanded. Well, how did you handle fulfillment? I mean, obviously, it seemed, I don't know if you ever experienced a slowdown and then all of a sudden it was a crazed rush for product. How did you handle that?
Yeah, so we had a lot of challenges early on. Sales were growing rapidly, and we had a lot of things going on across the country between different state mandates of what was essential, of partners that were dealing with COVID cases within their warehouse staff. So we worked really closely with our entire partner base that that is a core competency of Overstock, is working closely with our partner base on their plans for social distancing and cleanliness, and working with different shifts to be able to fulfill orders. We also have worked very closely with our carriers on ensuring that partners can get pickups when they need for the amount of volume. And early on in the pandemic, it was actually the carriers did quite well, and we saw them keep up. As we've moved longer and longer through the pandemic and seen online sales increase across the board, there's been a little bit more of a challenge, particularly in Southern California and some East Coast areas, for people like UPS and FedEx to keep up with the volume that particular wholesalers are seeing, and retailers, and getting enough trailers to these partners. So we continue to set customer expectations and try to give them really good delivery messaging and still deliver as fast as possible.
That's wonderful. That's great. Were there any changes in your strategy? Did you update anything or try new ways of reaching out to consumers?
Yeah, absolutely. So TV consumption and cable news engagement obviously spiked during the pandemic as customers and people in general were just hungry for news. So from a marketing perspective, we shifted campaigns to target these emerging trends and audiences. Also, YouTube and Facebook consumption also increased, so we found a larger and new audience to engage with there. And we leveraged the insights of shopping behaviors so we could quickly react. And our dynamic infrastructure allowed us to meet the changing needs of our customers through more personalized messages, events, recommendations, and offers. And then also in the spring, we made the strategic decision to offer free shipping on everything with no minimums to create even more savings for our customers.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And we have still months ago in this year. Obviously, the news is filled with people going back to college or virtual environments, and that's constantly changing. How are you guys addressing back to dorm?
Sure. So our back to school strategy, as you mentioned, historically has primarily focused around the dorm. So mattresses, bedding, furniture, small appliances. But given the current climate, we've added study furniture such as desks and chairs to our dorm experience. As we know, many college students will be attending classes virtually this fall. Additionally, we built campaigns to support back to school specifically for the K through 12 students who won't be in the classroom this fall, and really expanding our assortment of desks, chairs, and tables for those students who need to create a study space at home.
That's great. And that makes a lot of sense too, since a lot of people are doing that virtually now. It's a whole new world for us.
It is.
And what about going into holiday? How are you planning for that? And what changes are you making to that strategy?
Sure. So although the holidays will likely look a bit different this year, we know our customers still want to celebrate with their families. So we're committed to ensuring they can find the best deals on everything they need, from furniture and seasonal decor to gifts for everyone on their list. We've seen data suggesting that customers will be shopping for gifts earlier this year versus previous years. So we've made strategic shifts to our marketing calendar to support that. And we're actively forecasting and securing inventory on our best holiday deals as we are anticipating and preparing for a strong fourth quarter.
So typically, do you start, is it around Black Friday and now you're switching it earlier? Or when is that kind of launching, that whole holiday push?
So November 1st has historically been when we've launched, just kind of our entire site has turned red and green, but we're looking at making that move a lot earlier this year.
Okay, wonderful. And I know you are attending the virtual Las Vegas markets. We're all doing things differently this year and trying new things. What are you hoping to get out of the Las Vegas market?
Yeah, so we're going to be attending virtually this year. It's going to be a new experience, but as Lani mentioned, we have great relationships with our partners and we're in close contact with them year round. So we don't anticipate having any issues seeing product and setting our strategies.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Well, that's great. I mean, we're all going to have a different Las Vegas experience this year, just without the blackjack tables, I guess. You have to, do that at home, but
Definitely.
yeah. Well, thank you both so much for your time. It was wonderful to kind of, see you face to face and learn a little more about what Overstock has done this year and is planning to do. So thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having us.
And thank you for joining
Andrea.
us. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for joining us at HFN.